Yeah. Yeah. Bounce. Yeah. Welcome back to our final match of tonight. It is going to be between Pride and EPG, but Pride have themselves a special guest from, of course, the well-renowned Penta. It is going to be Innocent. I'm looking forward to seeing Innocent unleashed alongside Miniz. I think that could be a pretty deadly duo, but I genuinely don't know which way this is going to be going. We saw EPG already and Pride losing. I think EPG may have won in overtime versus Nemiga as well on Nuke, but it was one of those games where you're like, okay, you probably should have won this a little bit earlier. It was a bit sort of worrying to watch, but completely different map. We're on Mirage, and I'm looking forward to this. I think we could be getting a sort of pug off. I know that Spaze is an absolute beast. Got some decent stuff from Spiker as well. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I'm looking forward to seeing, hopefully, some fast-paced Counter-Strike, because we've had a lot of very slow games today. I think the game on Nuke was exciting, but it was down to the wire with a lot of the rounds, and I want to see some aggro pushes. I want to see some aggressive peaks. I want to see some questionable plays, but in a good way. In a good way. Either way, CT side picked for Pride. EPG will remain as T. Oh, isn't that a beautiful rhyme? So talented. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the purchases. Okay, so we got Kevlar, 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 Kevlar. And we got Kevlar, Kevlar, Kit, Smoke, Kevlar, Kevlar. So, pretty standard buy going into this one. A little bit lacking in utility on the EPG side, but let's see what they're going to do. The bomb's actually alone in Palace. This is quite interesting, as they're actually going to pretend to rush B. They got two players just running straight out onto the site. Luz has already taken down one. He's in a group called Toxic, which is always a good sign. Now we get to see what's actually going to happen here. It's just a shutdown round at the moment from Pride. The bomb's still waiting, but why would anybody rotate? Reitz doesn't need to. The bomb's now been spotted. He can just wait, be patient, and yeah, it's going to be 4 players trying to take down just Hooch alone, and they're going to do it comfortably. A lot of that fake has to be kills coming in from the faking players. It's all well and good just running into a site, but if you're not capitalizing, if you're not getting any picks, what's the point? Full UMPs for the CT side. Bit of a risky purchase. We'll see if the pistols actually punish them. He's taking the control at the moment. Go for a boost, and Miniz will be waiting. The remaining players to try and find something. There is Spaze. The battle I wanted to see, Spaze versus Miniz. Not going to be going too well for Miniz so far, but Spaze will eventually be treated out for Reitz. That leaves it into a 4v3. 45 seconds left on the clock. Morel's sneaking round the back lines. Still a little bit of presence in apps, but this should be a comfortable kill. And the bomb drops. Spots out Fly. Actually losing that battle as well. Somehow this has come back into a 2 versus 2, but there's not a lot of time for them to actually get that bomb and get it onto a site as well. I think that's known by the CT side. Hooch will actually finish off one more, so it is all on to Reitz. But with the bomb at the top of mid, Hooch has to come running. And in fact, he's not going to have a lot of time to do anything even once he gets towards that bomb. Only 10 seconds left. He has to go running towards the A site, but he does actually manage to cross. The problem is he has to go for an open plant. If he's going to do anything here, it has to be on the side, surely. He's actually managed to get round just about in time, but it won't matter because Reitz will take his head off anyway. Still, some extra money made. A lot of players lost, but Pride will win the round. T's, though, with that bomb plant, are actually going to force. They're going to try and take the fight straight back to this T side. He's going to be pushing up mid. Bit of aggression from Morels as well. Maniz is sort of the bait. It's going to go down, and now that leaves Morels in the open. Hooch will go down to him, but it's only a trade, and it means that we still have an advantage at the moment sitting with the T side. Reitz be able to even things up once again. Smoke actually going to miss a little bit, so all it really does is section him off from the site. Minute left on the clock. He's going to be pushing towards the A side of the map. All of them, in fact, rotating off of mid. Reduces their ability to split, but also has a little bit more of a surprise factor. Smoke. Going to go in. Section off the site. Spays again. He's found another entry kill, but here's Reitz up close. The Molotov defending him for now. Innocent running into the action. Yet to see too much from him, but he gets the kill, leaving it all onto Elian. 30 seconds left once again to try and get himself onto the site. Knows there's a player close. Doesn't know that Innocent is above, but it won't matter. Reitz is going to get his third kill of the round, saving it really for Pride. Now EPG, after going for an aggressive force, are going to be left with nothing but pistols. And not too many of them either. He's already starting things off. Of course, it is just pistols in this round. He has been dinked down to just 10 HP. Already looking like this round is over, but they will at least do a little bit of extra damage. One player dropped, 4-0 for Pride, and now we get the bye. With all the extra goodies as well. Even an AWP if Elian desires it. Which he may do. He's going to leave us waiting till the last second to make his decision. But there we go. AWP will come in. He's looking to try and take the fight in middle once again. It's going to be Maniz holding with the AWP. They almost line up, but there's the setup. Elian waiting for the trade. A 4v4 in mid, but look at the aggression. Morels is going all the way around the back. Surely they're not going to expect anybody to be here this soon. In fact, there's two players. Don't know why they dropped down. Elian still doesn't hear it, though, and that's the bomb dropped in middle. There's going to be 2 players waiting to watch it. Spiker has already crossed. A little bit slow of a reaction from the CT side. But again, the T's don't expect the second. And Reitz will win the duel on Fly on the other side. A lot of interesting plays coming out from Pride. Aggressive pushes coming in. And they're still managing to make things work. Orp will be picked up once more for Maniz. Reitz actually yet to die. 9-0. And EPG once again. Pistols. Bit of armor. No nades. They do have the max loss bonus now. So they're going to have a very good buy going into the next round. Maniz will take Hooch comfortably. Given a few opportunities, but doesn't manage to connect the shots. Maniz will finish off another in middle. Reitz, he's trying to keep his record perfect. And that's a nice little spray control. Gotta love a snap from head to head. 6-0. The Poles have started very strong, but here is another very good buy. All nades. AWP with utility behind it as well for Elian. Wonder if anybody is going to be there. Finish off Reitz. So far, nobody has been able to do it. Going to go back into dark once again. T's are setting up for a bit of a hit towards its A side of the map, so they'll have to be a little bit careful. No one spotted. One spotted in Palace. Smoke going to go down, but they're already out. Reitz gets one and a second as well, but finally they've managed to quell the beast. But it's still for a trade of 2-1. Now we need to see what the T's can do from a detrimental position. Bomb dropped in the open. No real control of it from the CT side. In fact, they're all sort of sat towards that mid portion. Peek out. Maniz is quick on the trigger. Takes down Hooch. And although they peek in and face one, it's still left on to just Elian. Orp. He has the bomb. He doesn't know there's nobody towards CT, and Maniz is going to finish him anyway. 7-0. T-side struggling. With all the extra cash, they will be able to go for another buy, but it's still looking bleak. He's once again looking to try and challenge out middle. Maniz is going to have to reposition. There we go, actually finally getting a first kill for themselves. Not something we've seen so often so far. See if they can finally capitalize off of it. Has been a struggle. Ours is going to be waiting a fairly aggressive angle towards apartments. Hooch has actually made his way onto Tetris as well, which could be a bit more of a surprise for this CT side. Don't know anybody's pushed that far. They are actually gathering up now over towards the A side of the map. Innocent yet to really have much of an impact in this game. This would be the time to do it. Spots Hooch. Knows that there's someone in Sandwich. That's going to be a lot of information gathered. Spots another crossing as well. And drops the bomb, more importantly. 35 seconds up and coming on the clock. Hooch is going to retrieve it, but it looks like the CT side are just going to play with the man advantage. Maniz, an uncharacteristic missed shot, and that is the demise of this defense. Left onto Innocent and Luz. Luz, pre-firing around the corner, takes down one. Nade, however, may be enough. Almost reaching onto Luz, but not quite. Actually, Innocent's got another. It's all onto Spiker. He's only got 10 HP, and through the box, Luz hits him. What a ludicrous retake. Innocent down to just 1 HP. But there he is. The man from Penta. 8-0. Nothing's stopping Pride at the moment. What a nutty round. T's still have the cash to buy, but look how much money is on Innocent. $13,000. 7,000 on Luz, 7,000 on Minis. EPG are looking outclassed at the moment. Still, only just over halfway through this first half of the game. They've been able to get into decent positions. It's just actually benefiting off of them. Once again, they've got mid-control. Minis is so aware. Every time they try and get into that window, that person ends up dead, but Alien catches him on the repeat. Unfortunately, Morales... Oh no, the timing of Hooch! Is he still going to win the duel? Yes, he is. Oh, that was very close. Actually, Flyers caught 2! Double entry onto the site. It will be left onto Innocent. 1 versus 3 turned 1v2. Can the man from Penta strut his stuff?
Bomb has been planted.
Gonna hear the ladder. Knows that Elian will be in Palace. A little bit of information for him already. Gonna look to molly him off and try and find his teammate. Actually tapping the bomb. There's a second player you gotta watch out for, my friend. Don't think he knew. I don't know what was the plan there. Innocent not gonna be able to clutch this out. 8-1. The T's finally get themselves around, but the potential reset is looming. The chance for Pride to send them back to nothing. Aggressive push into middle. 2 players going. Innocent's going to try and defend them as they make this aggressive push. Here we go. What can they do? Alien is going to be waiting, and Spaze is there with him. The aggression of the CT side has not worked whatsoever. Benny's now left to hold A alone. Morel's left to try and hold B alone. What can Morels do? Already a player crosses over. He will drop the bomb. Knows that somebody's crossed. Actually gets the second as well, so he's done a decent amount of damage. Innocent is going to be rotating in. Mani's just hoping that somebody goes for a cross. Actually looking, and actually finds as well. Spade's now left in the open, has to be careful. But he does just about get away. Innocent, his position is unknown still. Actually, his shot's going to rain down, but Innocent misses the spray. It's going to be left onto Maniz. Gets another with that AWP, and it's left onto Spaze versus Maniz. Maybe spotted around the edge, and Maniz is a beast. Finishes off the 3 players on the site. Pride will cause the reset to come in, and it's off of their star player, Mr. Maniz. Side all going to be gathering up. Hooch has bought. Spaze has bought. The rest of the players have not. Bit of a weird one. See if they can get a bomb plant. That would be nice. Not going to happen. It's going to be 10-1 already. Innocent currently 3rd on the board. Obviously standing in for Tom. CT-sided is not that CT-sided. There we go, though. They do have an investment. Hooch. Actually going to be left with just a CZ. Flashbang in. Morels wins the first duel, but doesn't get the second. Bomb has been spotted. Reitz now has to do his job once again. He's been great so far. Has support from Maniz, so he only has to focus on his right-hand side. He's not going to be able to take down Elian. It will come back into a 3v2. Still, though, the advantage sits with this CT side. Peek coming out to try and catch the players. Elian able to peek. Will actually find another. He has been the sort of glimmer of hope for this team, but only got 10 HP. Oh, surely not. That's so unlucky. Innocent just dunks him at the end. The fadeaway nade. And Pride taking 11th. Once again, economy doesn't allow for a buy. Aggression of Morels already gets himself 2. Nade thrown in. Spiker spotted. Luz, bit of a miss spray, but it doesn't matter. Stuff, and this is just too easy for Pride. Polish team have looked incredible in this game. Every single player having their moments. A few up the top, but Luz is 9 and 6, and he's bottom of the board. It's very impressive all round, and there's nothing really to go on with the EPG side. They've had a few close rounds, but you can see by the amount of money that it's not been anything too worrying. At least they will have a bye for now. The best case scenario is 3. And, well, that said it all, really. If the best case scenario is 3, something's gone very badly wrong. Maniz, he's going for this peak once again. He's versus Elian. He's going to jump down. Maybe able to catch his opponent off, but both players left blind on the peak. Not finding anything just yet, at least. Baze, still able to find the opener. Got to be watching out for Morels, who is still waiting just over the edge of this smoke. He has to be careful himself, though, not to be taken out. Meanwhile, going to see a couple of players, including the bomb, making their way towards the B side of the map. Actually going to just rotate back through underpass, and another kill comes in. It's going to be all on Reeks on the site. He can't do anything this time. Maniz, with the support of Luz, are the only 2 remaining. No flick this time either. Luz at least can find one. Had a second, in fact. Brought this back pretty close. Actually, the bomb not planted in the best position either. Nade? Surely not. Oh, he almost dunks out the final player. That would have been really cool if he could have dunked out Fly over in the corner. But instead, it's not happening. CT side will be able to buy for the final round, and so will the Ts. 12-3 or 13-2, the only options available. There we go. Aggression, Morels? Okay, that might be a little bit too much. I think you've overdone it there. Reets is going to sit in the corner, hide for his life. Hope that they can hold on. Will they check? That's the real question. He's going to come in from Luz. They do actually find Reets, but haven't managed to kill him yet. There we go, out of the round. And it's all going to be on Maniz and Innocent with the double AWP setup. Innocent will be able to get one. Elian making his way towards the site with the bomb. That will be planted. The time will start to tick. Great position from Maniz, just pushing back into the site. Got to be careful he doesn't get pincered out. There is still a player in CT. Might be able to spot onto Hooch. The question is, what is his teammate doing? A little bit far behind. Innocent is going to be rotating round. Spiker takes the peak, but Innocent can't capitalize. 12-3, the last 2 rounds going the way of EPG. But it's still the case where if the pistol goes to Pride, You have to wonder if the game is over. Here we go. Can they get themselves the pistol? That's the question. Can EPG give themselves a lifeline in this game? Maniz, early peek. Deagle does nothing. Innocent now going to have a try. In fact, it's going to be Morels. Spots that one, hits the damage onto Fly, looking to try and isolate him from CT, and they will do just that. Looking for Elian as well, but 2 quick kills coming in. Bomb at least planted. Innocent has the Deagle. Not planted for him, so it's going to be a lot on Reitz, who has been superb so far. Missing the shots, they now know exactly where he is as well. Deagle also not connecting. Looking like just missed shots galore at the moment from the T side, unable to hit anything, and eventually the CTs will do enough. Bomb can just be defused. There's absolutely nothing that Innocent can do here, and EPG will have the pistol in their hands. So, Pride, not out of the woods as of yet. Likelihood is they will just save their weaponry here. Not go for a force. Innocent will actually pick up another Deagle. Didn't go well in the last round, but still clearly has the faith that it will this time. Out for Elian. Nice shot to start. No head for Morels. Has support from Hooch as well. This is just pistols. Should be fairly easy. And, well, simple round. No players lost. Barely any utility used. It'll be 12-5. However, now come the AKs. And they still have 2 SMGs and a scout in play, so it's not going to be an easy round. If Pride win this, they do have the chance on EPG to actually go for a buy in the next and then look for that sort of reset round, but it won't be a great one. Cold's not great, but I will live. It's the last game of the day, and my voice is definitely getting better over time. Maniz, what is that aggression? Just run straight into middle. The CT side are just waiting for him. One of the easiest kills they'll take all game long, and Spaze now gets a second. Looking for a third. A big round for Spaze, as he's solo taken this into his own hands. Elian even? Or even? We'll find one, and Spike is there to finish a flawless victory for EPG. Now, maybe there is a way back into this for the CIS side. Here we go, though. Quick push out over towards this A side of the map, all within an attempt to bait the rotation out. Seems to be working as well. Bomb looking to try and go into the B site, and there's nobody there. Spiker, you've made the wrong call. Can he deny the plant? I think he may be able to. Very close. Nice idea from Pride, but it does not work. Double AWP setup for EPG. Spiker and Elian with one in hand. Interestingly, it's going to be Hooch heading into middle and straight through the smoke. Morels is down. He'll play no further part in this round. He will at least. But again, it's Hooch just peeking back out. Aggressive position of the AWPs. We'll catch one more. Things are going pretty poorly. In fact, Fly will even win the duel versus Luz. It looked for certain they were going to get that kill. Now it's left on Innocent, the stand-in playing alone. We'll at least get one, but EPG now, 5 rounds in a row. 12-8 scoreline. Hooch again finds the first kill in middle. Nice shot from Innocent. He will at least be able to get one. Hooch is just doing work. Smokes don't seem to work for Hooch at all. He's deleted them. Smoke.jpg is gone, but it is going to be a bomb plant and a kill at least, so Pride will have all of the extra money.
Counter-terrorists win.
12-9. Decent amount of money made for the CT side now, and well, clearly T side Mirage has taken a beating. Maniz is on his ult, though. Hooch has been finding plenty of kills through smoke. They're not going to go for the early peaks, at least. Let's take it a little bit later, but Spiker's waiting. Dual peek out. Innocent gets one, looking for a second, but he can't quite commit. But it's still a man advantage now, as Hooch does fall to the AWP of Maniz. Fly, though, on the other side. Able to even things up. Innocent's been handed the AWP. The Bogdan's law applied. But look at Elian. They're not going to expect it. That's too easy for him. Just capitalizing on map control. Spade's even going to finish off one more, leaving it onto Innocent in a 1v3. He doesn't know that there's players coming behind him. Goes for the quick scope. Doesn't hit it. That's another round in a row. 7 in a row now for EPG. The comeback is well and truly on. And the T side are looking pretty poor. Hooch. Spray through. This time not going to find anything. Can the T's finally break the deadlock? Burning. Will be reads. Can they find the entry though? There's 3 players here already. Hooch through the smoke! It's just what he does at the moment. But it's Spaze, Spiker, and Spaze again as he shuts down this round. Innocent once more will be able to get one. But it's 12-11 from 12-3. 8 in a row. Not a single dent caused by this T side. Very worrying signs now for anybody supporting Pride. Once again, they will invest. Looking like they're going to try and set up an A take. Waiting for them will be Elian with the AWP, who's just gone into... Hector, and here we go. Push out. Fly. Well positioned. Elian steals his kill away. And he doesn't actually manage to hit any of the remaining players, but still Innocent facing the wrong way. He'll be taken down. 4 versus 3, but Luz still yet to even have a weapon in his hand other than the P250. Morales is a pretty decent position, but they actually hear the shot hit him through the wall. Don't capitalize. Now Luz has picked up a gun. 3 Meniz goes peeking. Trades onto Hooch. What can Morels do? 50 HP. They're looking to try and run back. So we'll be able to trade it into a 1v1, but Elian has the HP advantage. Here's him coming. Jumping down, and Reitz doesn't check the sight. 12 to 12. EPG have pulled it back. 9 rounds. Or, well, I suppose 11 rounds in a row if you include the last 2 of the half. Ts are still buying, though. They're not saving for ops. They're not saving for utility. They're just continuing to invest. EPG definitely with the momentum and the money. He's looking like they're going to rotate back towards the A site once again. Hasn't been any success, so still yet to find that one spot where they do manage to get themselves around. He's looking to try and make their way out ramp. Fly gonna go peeking. Picks up the first. Tries to deny anything further with the Molotov, but Innocent is hunting him down. Doesn't have any support from teammates either. Hooch will finally trade. Elian has found another. But it's still close. 2 versus 2 now as Luz connects a bullet to the cranium of Spaze. And leaves it on to Spiker and Elian. Shot through, not going to connect. Spiker looking for the retake as he does connect. And Meniz left in the open. And it will be another round for EPG. Nothing that's being done by Pride is enough. They do get a bomb plant, which is further than they've got in the majority of the rounds. In fact, only 3 times as the bomb go down. But it's 13 to 12 now. EPG have come back from 12-1. And they now sit in the lead. Go though. Glass cannon off onto Meniz. Nades on Luz and Reitz. Reitz actually having to drop some head armor. PG just looking for 3 more rounds after what has been 12 in a row. 12-3 half as well. Not losing a single round so far. 10. Mid control is going to go the way of the T side. Still got to be careful though, because Hooch has the potential to catch them. Meniz is going to finish off Elian, who was on the A side. Now the aggression is caught off. Maybe we're about to even up the scoreline. There's only 3 players remain for the CT side. Meniz looking to try and peek, and he will find the flick as well onto Hooch. And Spaze is looking to try and save it for his team, but this is a big ask, even for someone of his caliber. Luz. It's not even going to be needed because Morales finds the kill through the vent. And Spiker now just looking to try and save the AWP. Hooch is going to be calling it a pause after the round loss. They will lose every single player of their team. Plenty of money to still buy back. But finally, We are going to see a round on the board in this T side for Pride. Can this be the moment that actually kickstarts them into actually finishing off what they started so long ago? 12 rounds ago, in fact, when they were so far up in the game. Cersei, I live to ruin your dreams. That's my only aim in life. I just hope you know that. Question is now, will the CT side just bounce back, reset their opponents, and end the game here? Oh, okay. Interesting nade. Doesn't actually do too much damage. Only 2. Bit of aggression coming out towards ramp. Fly. Is he going to be caught out? Yes, he is. Nice shot from Luz to open. And again, it's the aggression of EPG that's actually starting to be the bane of their life. Caught out in the previous round with the aggression into Palace. And the same happens again as they tried to go aggressive onto ramp. Now, the T's with a man advantage look to try and take their lead back. Taking a long, long time to get there. They're going to be able to do it. Flash into middle. Again, aggression doesn't work. Hands off, says Maniz as he takes the head clean off of Elian. Now the CT side are just going for further aggression after aggression. Spike is going to peek out. Hooch is caught in middle. Luz is still just waiting here. Will Spiker be able to catch him? Finally, something goes the way of the CT side. Well, they now know exactly where one of the players is, so they're going to go pushing into the other. Spaze alone on the site. What can he do here? Gets one. Maniz is so quick to trade that there really isn't much hope. And Spiker with 2 HP, he might as well just hold on to his rifle. Instead, he'll go down to Morales. 14-13, right at the depths. A little bit of life has come back for Pride. Now the CT side are going to have to use their last scraps of cash to try and mount a survival campaign. They lose this round, the likelihood is they lose the match. Pride really have left this very late, and oh, the aggression again. It does not work for you, EPG. At least not in the last few rounds. Space. He's going to be able to get one. This time the trade isn't in from Maniz, so there's something different, and now they are all going aggressive together. The team push in, but Innocent wins the duel. What can Hooch do? He gets 1 and 2. The in-game leader going massive for the CT side. Luz. Is he going to spot the man underneath? Yes, he will. Fly will go down into a 2v2. FaZe and Hooch. X Gambit. Green team. Bomb still has to be retrieved. And the problem is the T's actually have no idea whether or not there's anybody on the bomb. Luckily for them, there isn't. Go splitting towards this A site. Hooch is going to get smoked off, but there's a gap for him to cross. Luz low, but you don't want to fight Hooch through smokes. He will be mollied off by Reitz. The bomb is going to go down with seconds to spare. And Reitz will win the battle. But can Spaze win the war? He will take down Luz. Pushing back in, spots the head. Knows exactly where his opponent is. Doesn't have a smoke, unfortunately. So he's just going to have to play off of his aim. It's all about that bait. Reitz spots him out, and there's the headshot. 15th round taken from Pride after losing 12 in a row. They now hit match point and look to finish what they started a long, long time ago. The Force Buy has to come in. The survival campaign has now been turned up to super duper difficult. They've put all of the weaknesses on themselves. The handicaps have been applied. And EPG got to try and hold on in this situation. Again, morale's on the chair. Miniz is going to be waiting for any aggression over towards that B site. And looking like not going to see push coming out. Spaze wins too. Actually gets a double entry onto the site. They spot out another player over towards that underpass spot. Now it's down to the T's to try and turn this back. Their money's not great. If they were to lose this round, things would become a hell of a lot more difficult. Luz trying his best to sneak out. To check dark. Does he? Can he just sneak through without anybody realizing? Flight. Still underneath. Very much unaware. Did Hooch spot anything though? That's the question. Oh no, Luz. What are you doing? Doesn't check the angle. It's such a simple spot to check. And now, while the rotation's going to come in, the horde of defenders are going to be coming back through. Miniz is... I thought he was screwed. He's still going to hit the shot somehow. But there's only 16 seconds left for them to get onto the site. The CTs know it as well. And I think the T's... Well, Miniz at least is going to go running. Reitz is trying to run onto the site. Miscommunication from the T side there. As saving that AK could have been so valuable. Instead, Miniz will hold on to the AWP. And his teammate will run in and die. Peculiar. Here we go, though. EPG trying to get themselves that 12-3 half. Miniz looking for some aggression. Hooch has to be careful around that connector spot. Mid control going to be the fight once again. Smoke does fall in. Here we go. Reitz has found the entry. Alien down. Looking for the win, and Reitz and Innocent find another two. It's going to be onto Spiker and Fly. And there's nothing left of them. Fly, the bottom man in the server. 1 versus 5. Spaze doesn't believe. I'm not sure I believe either. Got a lot of work left to do. And it looks like right at the end, Pride, from what was such a dominating position in the first place, are going to be here to close things down eventually. Although Fly is still going. Found himself a couple. At least padding his stats a little bit. Surely this is still not possible for him. Eventually, Reitz will finish. And so will the games tonight. 16-14, Pride making their fans wait for the victory. But eventually... Whoops. We want to look at that page. Eventually, they will be there to finish. Either way, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, don't forget, !caster in the chat will take you to my Twitter. And, yeah, I will see you again, I think in a few days, as there's going to be a little bit of a break from Hellcase, as Mykonos is starting tomorrow. So, either way, I've been Tombiz. See you soon.